Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have a What Sold video for you today. Looks like we have about 10 sales or so for today. I haven't really gone over them with Kathy yet, so hopefully eBay is doing better than it has been the past couple days, but we'll find out from Kathy. Here she is.
Hey guys, yeah, we did finally get some eBay sales, so I think things are back to normal. Not that they weren't normal, I just didn't make sales, so it felt like it wasn't normal. But
Well, we were getting quite a few other people commenting about
stuff.
issues they were running into, and
so my phone seems back to normal. I'm able to send offers from the app again. I'm able to see how many views and watchers I have, so
yeah.
hopefully we have a good weekend. But yeah, so I'll start with Mercari today. First up are these Keds, and they are the Rifle Paper Co. Ones that the floral print is Rifle Paper Co. So I love these. I usually pick them up every time I find them if they're a good enough deal. These ones were $7 at Goodwill, and they ended up selling for $28 plus shipping. That was an offer someone sent me. I think I had them listed at like $35 plus shipping. Alright, and then I wanted to mention, so you'll see on the screen the shipping was $4.99. It's because these shoes do not weigh over a pound. We had a question like that the other day. How can we ship shoes so cheap? Because sometimes I'll say, you know, the shipping on those was only $4 or $5, and it's because they're under a pound. So those shoes were under a pound, which is why I was able to charge only the $4.99 shipping on Mercari. If they were over a pound, it would jump up to that $11. So.
And yeah, we do ship that.
It's not always the case. Most shoes are over a pound. Those ones just happen to be lightweight.
We do ship those in the poly.
Oh, right. So that's how we also keep it under a pound. If I did put those shoes in a box, they would definitely be over, and I would not be able to use that label.
But with the cellophane bag that we use, it's actually pretty durable, and we haven't had any complaints, really. So
Nope, 0 complaints.
Experiment a little in your own case if you are so daring.
Yeah. And then second Mercari sale was this Kicky Pants romper. I think I talked about this brand yesterday. I like it. It usually sells well for me. This one I just listed yesterday and it already sold. So I listed it for $25. Someone offered me $20 and I accepted. I got it off ThreadUp for $5. They had it in the unbranded section, so I knew what it was. And if they knew what it was, they probably would have charged a lot more. But since it was in the unbranded, got a good deal. Alright, next up, so now we got a number of eBay sales. This first one is a Columbia men's vest, and this sold for $29.95 free shipping. And yeah, this was also under a pound, so shipping was only, I think it was like $5.70 something on that. And I got the vest for $4 at a local thrift shop. And then this is a Peak Kid shirt. It just says El Hombre. The man, that was my son's shirt. He wore it a few times, stained it a few times, and I still sold it for $10 plus shipping. I think I bought it off ThreadUp for like $11 or $12, so made most of my money back even with flaws. Alright, and you guys always hear me talking about Fisherman Sandals, so these are Cole Haan. I don't pick up all Cole Haan. I do pick them up if they're in good shape, because they do sell, usually takes a while, but these only took, I would say, less than 30 days. So yeah, they sold for $49.95 free shipping. I swear, it doesn't matter what the brand is. Fisherman Sandals always sell well for me. These are over a pound, so I did have to put these in a padded flat rate, which cost me $7.91, and the shoes I bought at Goodwill for $7. So still a really nice little profit there. This was probably my best sale of the day. Well, it was the same as the shoes, but cost less to ship and it cost less to buy. So super random find. The only reason I bought this was because it was first off $1. I saw it was 100% wool. It was vintage starter. I could tell by the tag it was super old. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. I had no idea what the team or logo was when I bought it. I solely bought it because it was $1. And when I got it home, I did the Google Photos app, the Google Lens, and it told me that it was the Honolulu Sharks. And I looked up comps on eBay and saw a few sold around $50, so that's what I listed mine for. $49.95 free shipping, and that's what I sold for. So $1 into $50 free ship. I am shipping this in a box, but even still, it's only about 10 ounces total, so I was able to ship this out for just over $4. If you did not know, you can ship first class packages. So first class is anything under a pound. You can put it in a box, you can put it in a poly mailer, however you want, as long as it keeps it under the pound, under the weight that you're paying for. So yeah, so first class you cannot put in these free boxes though, because those are specifically for priority. They even say priority mail on them. So this box is the ones we get for free from eBay with our eBay store coupon, which reminds me I need to probably do that today.
Yeah, we haven't used that yet this quarter. So is the Honolulu Sharks, is that a minor league team?
I think it was a minor league baseball team, so it was blowing my mind that a minor league baseball team hat would sell for $50, but so I'm always looking out for the wool hats though, even like any sports, just wool hats seem to do well for me. The last one I sold was like Baltimore Ravens, I think, and that one sold for like $35 fairly quickly. So Bolo wool hats. Alright, next up are these Kamik snow boots. So I got these on my Denver trip, and I did not realize when I bought them because they honestly look like almost unworn. But when I went to list them, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So there's a flaw there, and the same on the other boot. It's like...
Sometimes those clamps chop into the wire or the cords.
So I did obviously disclose all that. Normally I would have listed these probably for $45 to $50, but because of the damage on the strings, it still works. You know, the bungee cord still works. So, anyways, I listed them for $34.95 free ship, and that's what they ended up selling for. So I did pay $10 for them, which is kind of a lot, but I thought I could get over $40. So now I got $35 free ship, and shipping did cost me like $12.08 or something like that. So kind of pricey, but I still made like $7 or $8 even when all was said and done, and I honestly wouldn't have bought them if I would have noticed that flaw. So still happy with that. They did only they sold in like a week, so.
That might possibly be an easy fix too. Yeah. We just haven't looked into it. So let us know if you've replaced those bungee cords.
Alright, so next up we had a viewer sale, another of the Third Love bras, and these sold to Camilla, who wrote me a note after saying she watches our video, so thank you so much. I think your name is Camilla, but if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please tell me in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much. So I had this listed at $35, I think, and she offered me $28, and I accepted, so really happy with that sale, and I hope it works out for you.
Awesome. Thank you for the support.
Because none of them have been in my size so far, so I want to keep one and try one, but you all will have to let me know how they're working out. So next up, this is something that I've had for forever. I took it to the JBF consignment sale. It did not sell there. Brought it back home. I listed it not just before. I think I listed it in August or September, hoping it would sell for Halloween, but it didn't sell for Halloween. But finally last night I sent an offer to Likers of $10 with discounted shipping, which on Poshmark means I made $4.93. But I only paid $1 for it, so it's still like 4 times my money, right? 3 times my money.
And that's better than we would get.
It finally sold, but yeah, obviously not worth it. Probably would not pick it up again, but glad it sold.
Yeah, that is better than we would get at a yard sale.
Yeah,
so
definitely. And that's better than I would have got at consignment, because I probably priced it at $5.50, and they take 30% at consignment, so that I would have made like $4. So. All right, and last sale of the day is another one of these little people toys. So this is the airplane, and it had some little guys with it. This ended up selling for my full list price, which was only $10, and then obviously the buyer paid shipping, so I made $7. I think my son got this as a gift when he was a baby, so $7 profit for us, and less toys in the house cluttering.
Less battery-powered toys. Those are
yeah,
the noisy ones.
Yeah. All right, so we did have a few questions. Let's see. Melissa is asking, do you typically use auto price drop on Mercari? So yeah, I definitely do. Yes, I wasn't doing it for a while. I don't know why, but once I started doing it, I've seen a lot more sales on Mercari because it's constantly bumping up my items. I mean, I pretty much list every day anyways, but then, so I'm getting new listings, plus when it auto price drops, it puts your listings back at the top, and so yeah. I don't always do it, like, for a lot. Like, if I list a pair of kids Nikes, let's say, I know that they're going to sell probably between 20 to 25, so I'll list them at 25 plus ship. I'll let it drop to 20 plus ship, and then I'll probably even accept an offer after that, but, so I don't, like, let it drop all the way down to almost nothing, but unless it's a bins item. I do let all my bins items go down to like $9. because that's the lowest that Mercari lets you price drop stuff without doing it manually. So if it came from the bins, even if it's a $50 item, I think, if I do not want to keep it for a long time, I'll just let it go all the way down to $9. And I've sold a lot of $9 items because of it, I think. So and yeah, so like today I was listing a jacket. Well, I listed a lot of things, but one thing that's coming to mind is a jacket that I listed for like $150, I think, but I only bought it for $8, so I don't want to keep it forever, so I let it auto price drop. I'm going to let it all the way down to like $50, so I think it's worth closer to 80 to 100, but I paid $8. I don't care what it sells for. I just want to make profit, so I'm gonna let it price drop. You know, I don't want to keep it till next winter, so yeah, I just kind of gauge what I think stuff will sell for. It's a new to me brand, the jacket that I'm talking about, so I don't know what it's worth. If it's something I know, more like kids Nikes or something, I'll keep the price higher. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Yes, I use it every day, and I would recommend using it.
I might have answered that incorrectly to you in the comments, so hopefully.
Oh, okay. So Chris answers most of the comments. So yeah, he said, it looks like he said we do it on older, but I actually need to go back and do it on older because I don't do it on older. I wasn't doing it back then, and so if I want to do that, I have to either relist them and do it or go back and manually do it, which takes forever. So yeah. All right, second question. Mommy Visions is asking, I just started 2 weeks ago. I assume she means reselling. Would you say YouTube has helped us sell more? Honestly, no. Yeah, like obviously we do make viewer sales here and there. Like today we had one. Yesterday we had one, which if you're watching, you bought the ugly Christmas sweater from us, which I didn't know that you were a viewer until after we recorded and everything. So yes, we do make a lot of viewer sales, but if we weren't doing YouTube, I'd have a lot more time to list more items and send more offers, cross-post items, share items, things like that. So I honestly don't think that YouTube gets us a ton of sales, but it does.
Yet.
I don't know. Yeah, like it. I like doing YouTube, so it's definitely, I like just connecting with other resellers and stuff like that. But as far as the actual selling, I really don't think it helps because I honestly think I would sell more without it. But yeah.
And I'll add on to that saying I do think YouTube helps us sell more by watching YouTube. We have probably sold a lot more this past year from learning from other YouTubers about things that sell that we never would have thought about. Monster High dolls, SAS shoes, I mean, Dance Goes. I think that was something, well, I think Kathy actually might have learned that one on her own. But there's a ton of things that we are branching out in reselling nowadays from watching other YouTubers and other resellers. And I think
before we watched YouTube, I only sold kid stuff.
Yeah, before YouTube, we were only doing kid stuff, which was doing okay. But, you know, we wanted to branch out. And I don't even remember the first channels we started watching. But
Empty Hanger.
Empty Hanger. Yeah, oh, yeah, Empty Hanger. And
Rally Roots. I don't know how we discovered all these people.
But yeah, one thing led to another. We learned a lot, and then we were like, hey, we know a little bit about kids' clothes, so let's share what we know. And that's kind of what got us into YouTube. But as far as, you know, showing our items to other people, that hasn't really hit that peak where, you know, it's worth it yet. I spent a lot of time doing YouTube stuff, and if I didn't do YouTube, I would be spending a lot more time in the business, and I do think we would be selling a lot more if I was doing that. But we really do like YouTube. We love the community. We love talking to you guys, getting questions, and sharing our knowledge, and growing. You know, I feel like we really do all grow together as resellers in the YouTube community. So we're going to keep doing it. We love doing it. And yeah, one day it might make enough that it's more money that way than reselling, but we think that's kind of a long way off in the future. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you for the great questions. We are going to go ahead and pack these ones up and get them off to the post office. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, it is Saturday morning. We're going to go ahead and show you what sold for us real quick because the post office is closing very soon. So here's Kathy with what sold for us.
Hey guys, we'll just jump right in. First off, we finally had a Kitizen sale, and actually a Kitizen Facebook sale. So these are some Brooks running shoes. They sold for $49.95 with free shipping. Shipping cost me $9 through the app. And I make $35.54 after the shipping and the Kitizen fee. So I paid actually $12.99 for these at Goodwill. So I did, I guess, pay up a little for them. But Brooks always sell for me anywhere from like 40 to 60 usually. So I thought it was worth it. They were in great shape. So yeah. And then we had one Poshmark sale. This is just a Carhartt jacket. I got this at Goodwill last week, but I just listed it I think yesterday or the day before. I paid $9.99 for it, but these always sell $40 to $50 for me, so I figured it was worth it. I got 5 likers pretty much right away, and then I sent offers to likers of $40 with discounted shipping, and somebody countered me at $20, which that was a little too low. So I countered back kind of at my original offer, which, well, I did $38 because that would be what $40 minus the $2 discount was, and she came back at $30, which I decided to accept because since it was on Poshmark, she also paid the shipping fee, so I didn't have to worry about that. Whereas if I sold this on eBay, it could go somewhere really far away like New York, and I could be out of pocket $12 plus for shipping. So I accepted the $30, so I make $24. I paid $10, so still a nice quick little flip there. But yeah, if you ever see those, that's just a kid's jacket. Even the toddler ones sell right around $40, sometimes even up to $50. And we had some eBay sales. First up is this cardigan. It's called Carved Designs, which I've never heard of the brand. I just thought the sweater was cute when I found it, and it was only $3, so I decided to take a chance. I didn't even look up comps until I got it home and was about to list it. And I saw a bunch of solds in the like $40 to $50 range, so I listed mine at $49.95, and I sent an offer to a watcher of $39.95 with free shipping, and she accepted. So I paid $3. The shipping cost me like $10.62 because it was going pretty far away to Pennsylvania. So even still, it was over a $20 profit. So really happy with that. All right, next up, this is the brand Cool. I got this on my birthday trip to Denver. I did also pay up for this a little. I paid $10 for it. I just like this brand. It's always sold well for me. So I figured at the very least I'd double my money, which I did actually way better than that. I listed it at $49.95 free ship, and that's what it sold for in just like a day or two of being listed. So really happy with that. And this was actually just under a pound. So that was able to ship for like I think it was like $5.29, which was awesome. All right, and then next up we got some just Gap shorts. So I don't discriminate on mall brands here. I pick up anything if it's a good enough price. So I got these on a $1 clearance day at a local thrift store, and I sold them for $19.95 free shipping. So those are the bread and butter items that keep us running. And yeah, why would I leave a pair of brand new with tags Gap shorts for $1? So
Can't pass up on new with tags for $1.
Alright, and then next up, this was also something I paid $1 for. It's just the brand Freestyle, which is not a brand I knew of, but rainbows are kind of popular right now, so I figured that they would sell, and they're jogger style, which is popular right now. So they did sell for $12.86 free shipping, so not huge money. Shipping was just over $3 on these, and these actually sold through the global shipping program, so I didn't see what amount the buyer paid on top of the $12.86, but she's also going to be paying to get these shipped to wherever they were going, which I didn't even check. But yeah, so I paid $1, sold them for $12.86 free shipping. I think I net profited like $6 and some change off that, which, I mean, that's good enough for me. All right, and last few sales of the day were Mercari. First up is just this Gap button-up. This was my son's. I really don't remember where we got it, but both my kids have worn it, and somebody offered me $7 this morning, plus they paid shipping, so I accepted that. I make back around $6, and I probably paid either between $3 to $5 for it, so. All right, and then we got these little Nike shoes. I guess these were called the Court Burrow. I picked these up on my Denver birthday trip as well. Paid $4 for them at a Goodwill and sold them for $18 plus shipping. That was an offer I got last night. I had them listed, I think, at $25 with the automatic price decrease. So, yeah. And another item from my Denver birthday trip are these little native shoes. I always pick these up. They sell so well. You do got to be careful. They do shrink, so if the holes look kind of warped or anything like that, I would just recommend leaving them because, yeah, if somebody gets them wet, leaves them out in the sun, they can get really warped and be not the right size and stuff. So just look them over. These ones were obviously like in perfect condition, so I picked them up. The Once Upon a Child in Denver does charge $9 for these, but I had a 20% off, so actually I think they charge $8.50 or $9. Anyways, I think I have a little over $7 into them, and I listed them for $25 plus ship. They were on auto price decrease, and then someone offered me $18 plus ship, so I accepted since it's not really summertime anytime soon. If it was summer, I probably would have held out for a few extra bucks, but quick little flip. I think I made like a $9 profit, which is good for me. And last but not least is this little jelly Cat Plush. If you haven't heard of this brand, so this was my son's, but if I ever found these at the thrift for $1 or $2, I'd pick them up. All the ones I've sold have sold in the like $15 to $20 range, so not huge money, but they seem to have like people looking out for them, whatever you call that.
A little bit of a following.
Yeah, so I'd pick them up if they were in good shape. This guy I actually bought off Kitizen like last year. I think I gave to my kid for Christmas, and this year we decided we don't need it anymore, so I listed it for I think 20 plus ship and let it auto decrease, and it got down to 17, and somebody just purchased it outright, plus they paid shipping. So basically I got my almost $15 back on that.
All right, that is going to do it. We are on the line. We got to get these packed up and get them off to the post office as soon as we can. So that's going to do it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.